certain opinions and things we talk about and shit. So that's what I think is just elevating everything I'm already doing now. Um, for you know.
I mean, it don't gotta be anything drastic. If
No,
you
no,
gotta
no,
change
no,
anything,
no, no. Nah, like I absolutely piece by piece getting more comfortable on camera. Like that, it took a long time. Like when you asked, do we watch game film? Do we watch it back? Like I kind of watch the clips and stuff, but I don't like the sound of my voice. Like I start picking myself apart crazy. And
So
it's
the
all-
one thing, and not to even cut you off, but that I had to talk to a musician to learn it. You're never gonna like the tone of your voice because it's hard.
Sensitivity sold separately.
That's what you're saying?
Hmm?
If it wasn't Krishan, it would not have happened.
You good? Cause
Unless I got something, which I plan for 2024. I don't know.
that's what I was about to get into. Like we can get to some shit.
Oh, 'cause
about
this
next
is the
year.
last of the
That's
year,
what I'm
right?
saying, yeah. This is some other shit we can tap into. Cause like, what's the goal for next year for niggas? 2024. Shit, me, I know what I'm trying to do.
What you say it?
Yeah, so talk about it.
I'll say I'm, you know, what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna keep it secret though.
Maybe I want to go last, but nah. I know for me next year. Well, one, like I'm definitely planning on getting to a new credit bracket. That 700 club is definitely right around the corner, and I plan on just making some real good financial moves next year. So that's what I think I'm biggest excited for. And as far as I guess Earth signs, the year 2024, like if you know Capricorns, if you born in February, 2024 supposed to be a really good financial year for you. So I'm definitely looking for it. And I feel like all the things I've planted this year leading up into next year, it's gonna be heat. So I'm definitely looking forward to that financially next year for sure. The one goal I plan on doing next year is trying to stick by is living below my means. That's the one thing I kept hearing a lot this year as far as like people who really making good money. They had to go through a period of living below their means. So I'm gonna really try my best. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try my best to stick to that shit and see what happens. But yeah, I'm excited about next year. I ain't been excited going into a new year in a long time, but I'm excited going into next year.
That's fire.
So that's me.
Zersky.
Cool.
I don't know. Plans for next year, or I don't know. I'm gonna travel again. I haven't traveled in 2 years, so I'm gonna travel a lot next year.
You got some destinations already set out?
Cruising.
He said, "Yeah."
Tom Cruise.
I'll book. I book my shits ahead, so I booked 3 already. So
Yeah, I got a cruise in
I'm outta
September.
here. Travel more. I'm focused on this, I guess. I don't know. It's my next year is my 30, so I'm not really focused on a lot of the ancillary shit. Next year is all about me. I'm being mad selfish next year, so I don't know. I'm just gonna be mad selfish next year. Again, it's gonna be the last pod for a little minute, so figuring out what the next iteration of this is gonna look like, figuring out the network, but yeah, kind of just figuring out what the next iteration of this is gonna look like and what it's gonna look like when we come back. So that's it.
Fire.
Stay in the course, like just more investments, relaunching the brand. I got another brand coming out. So launching the 2 brands and I think learning trading stocks. Those are like one of my main goals next year. Really tapping with that, and then I'll be out of here sooner than later. So it's just and I keep getting signs, praying on it, and everything like that. So I feel like it's really really about to be up next year. So it's gonna be a big year. So I'm excited, and I already started putting the work in a few months ago. So I feel like that's important. We as people, individuals, and just the world, we like, next year. Start that shit when you wake up. It's a process, the research, even if it's as little as researching. You know what I'm saying? Just do the little things now, because Next thing you know, it's 2025. And it's like, damn, where the hell 2024 go? You know what I'm saying? It was 6 months. I ain't do nothing I said I was going to do yet. So just started. I mean, when you wake up, bro, and that's another thing I learned this year, too, is like losing people, bro. Like, you know, people dropping like flies, so you just got to take advantage of this shit. So that's another thing, too. Take advantage of traveling more, like Wale said and all that. So, you know, I mean, just living life, loving, sticking to the family, you know, checking in and stuff like that. So it's going to be a golden year I feel, for everybody, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up. For me, I always say, you know what I mean, the biggest thing for me is consistency. So I try my best to do again what I did this year, because whatever I did got me through it. So I don't want to change too much, because I might not make it. So I kind of try to stay consistent what got me through each year. But with that being said, some of the things I'm looking forward to, most of my questions are done for season 3 at the bar with B, so definitely looking to get all the way started with that, the turn of the year. I'm with Coop. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, you know what I mean, where this pod and all the other pods that we got going and platforms that we creating could really go, because I think we got some good stuff. But yeah, just continuing to love life and help people and keep doing what I'm doing and push people that's trying to do what they do. So that's it.
Any lessons learned this year going into next year? I know for me, I think the biggest
Everybody
lesson,
can't go.
That's one.
Yeah,
That's
that's my motto for the next. That's what this year was for me. Everybody can't go.
was
I'm
it
tired of. I'm tired of always feeling like I got to bring everybody with me. I don't, and I'm tired of feeling like I have to. And it's okay. I don't have to love you any less, but I don't have to bring everybody on the journey. And I feel like I do that a lot. And then what'll happen is I end up doing all of the work, or I have to handle all of the headaches, and I'm doing work for other people. And I don't want to do that shit no more. Everybody can't go. So yeah, next year. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it alone, but yeah, I'm not.
Can't do it.
I know
alone.
exactly what you mean.
You really can't.
They're trying to put everybody on, trying to be cool with everybody, trying to bring. You know what? I'm gonna love you from over there. Everybody can't go. I don't need. I'm tired of people attaching my name to theirs, so that way they can. I'm cool. I know the value that my name brings, and I'm gonna use that going forward. I'm not gonna allow niggas to just keep using my name to their advantage. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, everybody can't go.
That's big.
Everybody can't go.
Was it a hard lesson to learn? Like, was it?
Yeah, because I'm a team player. I know that you go fast by yourself, you go far with a team. So I can do shit myself. I've proven that. I've done it. I can do shit myself. It's not hard. It's not fun though. Doing shit by yourself is not fun.
Nah.
I'm good at it, and if I have to do it, I will. But do I want to do it? No. I'd much rather have a team. So yeah, it's hard because again, I love certain people. I want the best for them, but what I can't allow it to happen is for my love for certain people or my adoration or just my friendship with certain people to fuck up what I'm doing. Because I have a plan and a vision for this and everything else that I'm doing. And if, even as much as I want to help, if it does not align with what I'm doing, I'm just going to start saying no. The power of no. I don't say no enough. As mean as niggas think I am, I say yes, and I do a lot that I don't want to do or don't have to do. The power of saying no. So, yeah, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, it got to be done. And again, everybody can go.
No,
When I start to look at the year and I start to look at the conversations that I've had with people and the repeated conversations I've had with people and beating my head against the wall trying to get certain shit done and bringing people along and then not working and me doing all the work, I'm not doing that. That shit is a dub. So, yeah, the power of saying no, then everybody can't go. Fuck that.
No, I respect it. No,
Yeah, I like that
at all.
I think the biggest lesson I learned this year, going into next year, is I gotta stop expecting me from other people. The way I move, I feel like the morals I stand on is it's nothing crazy, but I feel like the thing is something that everybody, at least the people that's in my circle, should move the same way. But I've had to learn the real hard way, like. Just because I would go out my way to do something for somebody else doesn't mean that same person would do that shit for me. So, yeah, that was a real hard lesson to learn. I ain't gonna lie. But on the flip side of that, I had to also learn just because I'm not expecting them to move a certain way for me doesn't mean I have to change how I move with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because they don't show as much love as I may show doesn't mean I have to show less love now because, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, that's just one of the things I'll try to keep in mind going into next year. Just
That's fire.
I can't expect myself from other people.
Nah, being you is your superpower.
Yeah.
If somebody else had it wouldn't be super.
That'd be the only thing.
So nah, you good.
So
That's
that's me.
that.
Yup. I think.
I'm good. The shit out of niggas next year.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my shit. Nah, I'm good.
Life is about leaps. It's like getting off the porch, getting uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like when you accomplish a lot of things, but then if you feel like, all right, I could do this, I could do X, Y, Z, but you just don't do it. You just gotta get up one day or wake up one day and be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents say, take your shit out and show the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just piss on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just take over. Like, and that's what I'm just, everything is about leaps, man. Can't just be like constantly thinking. I get in my head a lot or I'm doing something. Even painting the jacket for the young man the other night, like, I gotta do this every day, you know what I mean, consistently, even if it's for a couple hours. I gotta draw, I gotta create, you know what I'm saying, because I love being in that creative bag, but I let everything else that I got going on take the lead of that, you know what I'm saying, and that gets me away from something I love. It's like working out too, you know what I mean, working out is like therapy. Art is like therapy for me. I love doing it, but so I just, you know, taking the leaps and not just be like, all right, I just need to do this, instead of putting it to the side or throwing it under the rug or just throwing that in the back of the closet or whatever the case may be. It's just like, yo, take all your talents, take all your things, and just start doing that shit. Everything just start clicking. And the power of prayer too. So, you know what I mean, really believing, really walking and shit, and really following them. You know what I mean? That really changed it. Open, and it kind of goes with what Wale was saying, like, you start losing people. God got a way of showing you signs, like, and he'll put signs in front of you. You won't understand it, but he'll put 1, 2, 3 of them jumps in front of you. Then it really hits you like, oh, nah, this is why he did this. This is why he removed this person. Or this is why I may have lost this job, because he is lying something else for me. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to go out and grab it. So just taking leaps and just, you know what I mean, saying no and standing on business, as cliche as that whole phrase is. But, you know what I mean, it's just sticking to it. Just
that's a good point too. I think
course.
that's another thing I think I learned this shit too. Like, as much as people plan, like, people be having some $1 million ideas, but just they don't take that initiative to just act on.
You gotta
just
take the leap.
People will spend days and hours thinking about the same thing over and over and over and over and over, but nobody ever just start doing this shit. And it never gets done. Like, I learned that too. Like, you just gotta just do that shit. Like,
And putting your pride aside to ask people who may have been successful in that. They may not even currently be in that profession or field or whatever. Ask the questions. People be afraid to ask questions, like, or look, I ain't gonna talk to him or her because she got this X, Y, Z. But yo, information is key. Knowledge is power for real. Like, you know what I mean? And relationships is everything. Your network is your net worth. So
Yeah, that'd probably be the biggest difference I make next year. I'm gonna network more. I said I would do it this year, but I got caught up with this shit.
Yeah, we outside next year though. We already started.
I'm gonna do
You know
more
what I mean?
shit.
We all the way outside. Word.
Yeah, I gotta do more shit. And I want to get in the school district. That's really my number one goal, is to solidify myself in the school district next year.
We got the players ball coming up.
What does the
What's up?
I mean, I know T leaving, but even still, what does the evolution of you as a podcaster look like for next year?
you know, that's a good question, because I didn't see myself going into this year podcasting to begin with. So even going into next year, it's like, damn. Because now shit is kind of addicting, because now niggas do this. Gentleman's 30. I got a little taste of
Spin the
Spin
block.
the
Spin the block. That was fire. So it's like, now it's like, okay. Honestly, for me,
This is, we can just keep it in this podcast.
yeah.
Keep
So
it easy.
even for me, like this, like I've always said that I feel like I got a dope ass personality, and I've always wanted to put that shit out there in a way, you know, YouTube and all that other shit. But I feel like this podcast has helped me get comfortable with doing that. So I think even going into next year, I mean, I think just elevating on the shit how I've been doing now on this shit. Talking my shit, being Big Zay, that other name that y'all like to use, I ain't gonna say it. Just playing my part, bro, and just so it's like, just being more knowledgeable about things, so that way it's like it's more conversation that can be brought to the table. Being more open to certain conversations and ideas and opinions, because I do, like, even today, like, when I'm gonna be honest, when the lady started saying push the baby out, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. But then when A broke it down as far as how it means, you know, we learn, it's a lot of learning shit. So it's like, okay, like, it's really opening my mind. Like, okay, I got to be more open to certain opinions and things we talk about and shit. So that's what I think is just elevating everything I'm already doing now. For real, you know.
I mean, it don't gotta be anything drastic. If you gotta change anything,
Nah, like, I absolutely piece by piece getting more comfortable on camera. Like that, it took a long time. Like when you asked, do we watch game film? Do we watch it back? Like I kind of watch the clips and stuff, but I don't like the sound of my voice. Like I start picking myself apart, crazy.
So the one thing, and not to even cut you off, but that I had to talk to a musician to learn it. You're never gonna like the tone of your voice because it's hard to explain it, but it's like he said, because you hear your voice so often, it's never gonna sound the same coming through a camera, because when you talk, it's in between your two ears, but then when you're listening, it's coming out. So he's like, you just gotta find a way to avoid it. So I do that. When I used to not watch it as much because I hated my voice. I just learned how to tune myself out, because I would be like, I know what I'm about to say. It'll start to come back after a while. I know what I'm about to say.
Past my parts
and
to
then,
y'all parts.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, I know what I'm about to say.
Y'all do that?
Yeah,
I skip to my parts. Well, what the fuck I said?
Nah, I skip not skip past my part. I don't skip past my part, but when I know I'm about to, I know the conversation that I'm about to say. Like when I know, all right, I got a 3-minute gap of me talking right here, I'll skip past it because I know what I said.
Right.
If within that 3 minutes y'all interjected in that, then I won't, because I need to hear y'all and how it flowed. But if I know it's just me talking, then I'll skip that part. But I always definitely do listen back.
Zay skipped to look at this.
Yeah, he's one.
No, it's not. No. But no, I've told Coop, I'll go back and see, like, because I've learned with this, like, you have to active listening is a big thing with this podcasting thing. So I've learned that, like, when I first started watching myself, I would see myself zoning out of conversations. So I'm watching to see, like, to make it look good on camera. I wanted to make sure it looked good on camera. I want to make sure I look good. I make sure we look good. I don't want to be like mad out and like I'm not involved in the conversation. So now I watch myself to like, okay, make sure I'm making eye contact this time. Let me make sure. I'm over talking when they trying to talk. Let me learn how to shut the fuck up at this part. And that's what I go back for. Like, you know, to watch this shit.
I do the same.
And then I like to hear the jokes I landed. I like to see what the jokes
or the ones that didn't, or the ones that maybe didn't land. No, the ones that landed but nobody heard.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, damn, nobody heard that shit.
Like I said, y'all, like I'm really one of the people. I love my personality, bro. Like I love myself. I love my personality.
I wrote that
so
on
I like.
It's crazy.
I make myself laugh watching that shit. So yeah, I like seeing that shit. Y'all bugging.
Because when y'all brought up Krishan Baby, I was gonna say he looked like the Baby Dumpling. Y'all ever saw the show with the Baby Dumpling?
Oh,
I was watching that.
I have seen that.
Yeah, the Baby Dumpling.
That's what different.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's different.
But yeah,
nah, that's Oh yeah, podcast. Yes.
But yeah, nah. So yeah, like I said, I'm getting more comfortable on camera, speaking on camera. Like I talked to you in the car. Like I think I want to like pay more attention to find like segues, because you know I'm not really into mainstream in the life of entertainers and what go on in their life. Like I don't really be into that. Like I don't like that's not really in my algorithm. Like only if I get the notes do I go. Like no, you know if I get the notes, I'm gonna go do my homework.
I'm the same way with sports. I'm not sports heavy head nothing. But if it's a topic, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'll see the footage, but I'm not. That's not my realm. Sports is not my realm. I don't be knowing shit. But
even without it being my realm, I know that I can find ways towards the end of them
conversation
to still, you know what I mean, segue into a story about my life or something that, you know what I mean, where I can relate to something. Like, it's still ways to engage in that conversation, even though that's not my bag.
That's a fact.
So, just staying consistent. being consistent with it. I think the more we do it, the better we get at it. Understanding the different dynamics when we do it in like different settings. You know what I mean? Like, because this is a different flow than another show would be.
Right.
So,
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
Good, they funny as hell.
This nigga said 201. Nigga, I gotta watch
All right,
that
but
work.
yeah, yo, at the end of the day, this ain't dropping till Christmas, so y'all ain't gonna know that this is happening till after it happens, but it's happening. We got the Podmas today, so we gotta get out of here because we got some cooking
Yeah, I
and
gotta
stuff
do
to
some
do.
cooking, but
Before we go,
yeah, I was gonna say, and
yeah.
I got a couple, but yeah, I mean,
And then after you go, I would like you to send your critique around. What do you feel like we could work on?
because when I'm
But wait,
the evolution,
let
I was
T
gonna
go
say,
first.
the
Let T
evolution
go
to me
first.
is easy.
I mean, I was talking to A about this at work, but even me being absent, I still want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Even from a distance, I feel like I still should have my Fridays, you know what I'm saying, on my 2-hour slots. I'm at the crib. Yo, zoom me in.
I was saying, I know
Throw me
they
on
can
the
figure-
screen.
They can figure out a way to do it.
Yeah,
so.
it's all doable, but it's just watching it. But then even going back, I asked Wale to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm and Beast probably know me the best out of everybody for real. I'm incognito. I be off the grid with stuff. So like this was again, I said this before in another episode, the spark to get me out of there. And then I reached out to the bros like, yo, I need y'all to show me how to create content and edit because I want to put out, you know what I mean, consistency, like you was saying too, and put content out, the workouts, you know what I mean, the art, and I mean doing this a little bit more, giving out the information I've learned over the last few years. So this was the spark. So watching it grow, even from a distance, I'm excited to see where it's going to go. And I feel like it's not going to take much. Like you said, the things are going to shift and change, but the squad I got, that shit is like, you know what I mean? The low key the Avengers, bro. I got every piece I really need already. So
It's just gonna look different, but it ain't gonna be
Yeah,
too much different. My evolution is easy though. I'm gonna stop coming and giving niggas my real thoughts. I'm not gonna give you niggas my real opinions no more. That's gonna be the evolution of me. I'm gonna come here and start lying. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lie more. I'm not gonna give you niggas my real opinion. I do.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's.
No, so the thing is,
I'm about to say that's
so the
what
thing
you
is-
do.
So the thing is, I do be
we
lying.
have off camera conversations that go completely differently.
That's what I'm saying.
Than our
All
on
right,
camera.
so prime example.
he said it on a few episodes.
prime
I'll be
example.
devil's advocate all
Prime
day.
example. I lie on this pod all the time. When it comes to me, I give my real opinion about the topics, though, and that be the problem. Sometimes I give my real opinion about the topics, and them comments on YouTube and shit, and the text messages I get don't be the nicest. Because I be giving my real opinions, and I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I don't be able to. So what I try to explain to people is, it's a podcast. I have 4 to 5 other people there that need to speak. So I don't flush out the entire thought. Then, because nigga, I gotta get other people time to speak. They got opinions on it too. So there'll be times where I'll say something or throw a joke out there, and they will fucking hold me to that joke. And it's like, dog, I couldn't even elaborate on it because other people had to talk.
It's a nasty world
So
you
I
live
just
in.
Good.
I be
I
getting
love
caught
it.
up. So
Good.
I'm not giving you niggas my real
keep
opinion
doing
no more.
it. Nah, keep
you
doing
have
that. If that's what's getting traction, if that's what's getting comments, if that's what's getting
So, all
feedback,
right, so this is my thing though. So I'm gonna tell you niggas this: stop texting me your thoughts and put it in the comments. I hate when they do that.
Don't
Don't
reply.
text me your thoughts. Put that shit in the comments.
reply to
where
the
you
text.
can see it. Yeah,
Don't
you
reply to
fucking-
the text.
Stop texting me, niggas. Like, yo, you said. All right, so you watched it. Yeah, I watched it. So why didn't you comment right then and there? You had to go out of the app, text me. No, you can put it right there.
Fucking my algorithm.
Yo,
bro.
I'ma
see it.
I
Yo,
need
create
comments.
the GIF, bro.
I'm gonna
Just
see it, bro.
Yo,
create
so
the
look,
GIF and
from
put
now
it in the
on,
comments and send that to people.
look, right now. From now on, if you don't put it in the comments and you
not
send the
acknowledging
text,
it.
your number getting blocked.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging it. But that's gonna be
Blacklist stupid.
Cause that shit
We
be
on that
annoying.
big K shit. We
'Cause
blocking
all
shit.
right, so another thing, because I look at the analytics all the time. One, our audience is 86% male, so we a lot of things that we say here, we talking to niggas. Like our audience is not female, so we not really about to be here the most politically correct. We not about to come in here and not use the bitch word a couple times. We not about to call you niggas hoes. It's a lot of things that
Only
we gonna
a couple,
do.
though.
Yeah,
Only a
we
couple
We only gonna
times.
get a couple bitches off. We gonna call y'all so hoes, like so hoes. Y'all still hoes, but y'all got souls. So it's like, Y'all gotta remember, this is a room of niggas. Everybody in here is niggas, unless Nat isn't here and he called her niggity. So it's nothing but niggas in here. So y'all gotta understand that
This is the
sometimes,
post office.
yeah, it's not
It's a lot of
male in here.
male.
So y'all gotta understand that one, our audience is all male, and so that's who we speaking to. All right. So sometimes it be jokes, shit, niggas. So now
Look, I want to have that conversation later because we don't really have time to really dive into it. But the whole women are now offended by the term female.
oh no,
But we'll talk about that later.
I mean, I can
We
get
don't
to
got- no, we-
it. No, I can
no,
do-
no,
it can be
no,
really
no, no, no.
fast. No, I can explain it really fast though. Nah, because we ain't even got to go back and forth. I can tell you why they say it. So you got to use the word women when you're talking about humans, because a female could be anything. You could be a female dog, you could be a female cat, you could be a female whale, you could be a female anything. So when you use the word female, you're not addressing them as humans. So what I say is, well, nigga, you could be a female human. So if I say female, then why the fuck does it not apply? But they say, because I'm on Twitter, so Black Twitter says you cannot call women females because it's wrong. If y'all, I don't know if y'all ever noticed it.
I'm okay
I do
with
it,
that.
Wait,
Go
I
ahead.
do it on the podcast all the time. Like I'll say female, I'm like women. Like I do it actively on the pod because I know from Twitter.
But a lot of them assume that we don't say male, but I say male too.
I've already asked that. They said there's no problem with that. They said that's what I said. I said so. What
never
the
a
fuck?
double-edged
Because
sword,
never-
bro.
we don't matter.
Yeah, we don't give
But time out. Beyond that, let me tell you, this is where I use it. No, but let me tell you where I use it, and then I challenge you to tell me what else I should use there. Right? Y'all ready for this? Because I get it. A room full of women, got you. A room full of girls, got you. What if it's a mixed age? What if it's a room full of
Females. It's a room full of females, nigga. I knew what you was. I knew exactly.
full of
No,
unstable
somebody
creatures.
else tell me
That's
what
a room
else you
full of
use?
unstable
We ain't even
creatures.
gotta- we
We
ain't
ain't gonna
gotta-
say the B word. We gonna say
Yeah,
unstable
unstable
creatures.
Somebody
Even
else
the- even
tell
the
me
young ones
what
is
other
unstable.
word.
Even the young ones
We
unstable.
in a room full of
So you talking?
unstable
We ain't gonna
creatures.
pretend like.
He be in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Sensitivity so